ഗെയിം ഓണാണ്. ഇതെവിടെ നിർത്തിയ ഫിഗിൻ്റെ ക്ലാസ് റൂം. Take the book to Professor Fig. നമ്മൾ അന്ന് മറ്റേ ഒരു ലൈബ്രറി നട്ട് ബുക്ക് അത് കാണിക്കാൻ വേണം.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
ഞാൻ വന്നിട്ട് 5 മിനിറ്റായി.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
ഇത്രയും ഉണ്ടല്ലേ മാപ്പ് എക്സ്പ്ലോർ ചെയ്യാൻ.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
സ്പെല്ല് പഠിക്കാം. അസൈൻമെന്റ് 2 എക്സ്പെല്ലിയാർമസ് പഠിക്കാം.
Levioso!
Incentive. ഇതിന് എനിമി അറ്റാക്ക് വരുമ്പോൾ ചെയ്യേണ്ടതാണ് തോന്നുന്നു. ഇതിപ്പോ ഓടിപ്പോണം.
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of my homework. Teachers don't like it if you fall behind.
ആ ഇതല്ലേ ആനിമേഷൻ വരും പറഞ്ഞു. ഇത് ആനിമേഷൻ ഒന്നുമല്ലല്ലോ.
Didn't do what that does. All of my relatives work at the minute.
സ്പെല്ലൊക്കെ മറന്നുപോയി. ആക്യോ ഇൻസെൻഡിയോ. ഇതാണല്ലോ ഇൻസെൻഡിയോ, ഫയർ. അയ്യോ അയ്യോ, കറങ്ങിപ്പോണം. ഷിറ്റ്.
Lumos.
ഇവിടെയാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഔളുകളൊക്കെ റെസ്റ്റ് എടുക്കുന്ന സ്ഥലം. നമ്മുടെ ഹാഗ്രിഡിന്റെ വീട് പോലെ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ.
Lumos.
ഇവിടെ എന്തോ ഉണ്ട്.
Revelio. Lumos. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
ഫേസ് ക്യാം ഇല്ലേന്ന്. ഇല്ലടാ, ഫേസ് ക്യാമറ ഇല്ല. നിനക്ക് എന്തിനാ എന്റെ മോന്താ കാണാനാണ്? നീ ഗെയിം കണ്ടാ പോരെ?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
സൂപ്പർ ചാറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനാവുന്നില്ല. എല്ലാവരും പറയുന്ന ഒരു വിഷമമാണ് സൂപ്പർ ചാറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റണില്ല. അങ്ങനെ വിഷമമുള്ളവർക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് താഴെ സ്ക്രീനിൻ്റെ താഴെ ഗൂഗിൾ പേ നമ്പർ, അതിനകത്ത് അയച്ചാൽ മതി, നിങ്ങളെ വിഷമം മാറും.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
ബ്രോ ഹായ് പ്രസീത എന്ന് പറയുമോ? ബിഗ് ഫാൻ. എടാ കിച്ചു,
What's going on here?
എളേമാ Hi.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Students, you can't be sick.
Fight down.
Leave her alone.
Stupefied!
You should never have come here.
Incendio! Accio!
This has become personal.
Levioso! Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
അശ്വിന്ദറ ഇന്ത്യക്കാരനാ?
Do you really think you can hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body! Expulso! That's just pitiful!
Accio!
You're going to regret that.
Levioso!
How embarrassing!
Incendio!
എന്തൊരു ബഹളമായിരുന്നു.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous.
Priya,
Best get moving on my research before they return.
അല്ല ഹിന്ദിക്കാരാണല്ലേ ഇന്ത്യക്കാരാണല്ലേ Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
ഇന്ത്യ അല്ല മണ്ട ഭാരത് അയ്യോ സീനാവോ എന്തേലും ഇന്ത്യ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതിന്
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
ഉണ്ണി ജയകുമാർ എന്നാ
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
ഇവിടെയാണ്
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
കത്തിച്ചാലോ
Incendio!
ഇതെന്തോ സംഭവം എന്താ വന്നാ വെൽക്കം
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
ആ ഫയർ ഞാനിപ്പോ കത്തിച്ചായിരുന്നല്ലോ
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
യെസ്
The flames make the pyre sink.
ഓർമ്മല്ലോ ഉണ്ടോ എല്ലാം പോയോ
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
ആ ഓർഡർ ഉണ്ട് ഇതിനകത്ത് വല്ലതും കാണോ ഓർഡർ ആ അല്ല ഓർഡർ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ മൂന്നെണ്ണേ ഉള്ളോ? ഇതിനകത്തോടെ കാണും. ഹലോ പവാസ്മാൻ.
Incendio!
ആദ്യത്തെ അത് തന്നെയാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു കേട്ടോ. ആ സൈഡിൽ മാപ്പാണ്.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
ഓർഡർ കിട്ടി.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
എനിക്ക് നീന്താണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞോളാം.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
നീന്തിപ്പോ ഇതിനകത്ത് എന്തൊക്കെ ജീവി ഉണ്ടെന്ന് ആർക്കറിയാം. ചാടട്ടാ. പിന്നെ ആഴമൊന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
അയ്യോ പോയി. താഴത്തെ ഭാഗം കൂടെ കാണിക്കണമായിരുന്നു. കാണിക്കൂല. ഇല്ല, അത് ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കായിട്ട് പോയിട്ട് തപ്പിയെടുത്തോണ്ട് വരും. കിട്ടി.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. Here you are. For a price. I did and I'm keeping it. കൊടുക്കാതിരുന്നാലോ? പൈസ കൊടുക്കണോ? കൊടുക്കാല.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
കൊടുക്കണ്ട. കൊടുത്ത്.
Lumos.
ഹെർബോളജി ക്ലാസ് ഉണ്ട്, അതിന് പോവാം. മറ്റേ കരയണ ചെടി. ഇത് കൊള്ളാം. ഈ ഇരുട്ടത്തി കാറ്റിൽ എന്നെ കണ്ട ആരാലും പേടിച്ച് വീഴും. അമ്മേ ഞാൻ പേടിച്ച് വീടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞോളൂ. ഒരുത്ത പേടിച്ച് ഓടി. ഞാൻ അങ്ങനൊക്കെ പോയാൽ പിന്നെ ഒരു ഹെർബോളജി ക്ലാസിൻ്റെ വൈബുണ്ട്. സാക്കുറയാണോ? രാവിലെ വരെ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. ഒയ്യോടാ, രാവിലെ വരെ ഇവിടെ ഇരുന്നു.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
ഓ മറ്റേ കരയാണ് ചെടി.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Pull.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
ചെവി അടിച്ചു.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
ഞാനല്ലേ?
I wonder if hippogriffs like not
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly went deaf.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Cabbage.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable. remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrake already relishing their new pot. Cost me my damned hearing.
I didn't
New quest. Potion class. Yes. പോർഷൻസിന് മറ്റേ ഇതാണോ എന്തോ മറ്റേ രൂപം മാറാൻ പറ്റണ
incompetent, which he is.
മുടിയെടുത്തിട്ട്
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant!
You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Ashwindir eggs. Mongrel fur.
Keep your potion stations organized.
Feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion.
Edurus potion.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Edurus potion. A potion that enables rocky skin. ഇതിനകത്തെന്തോ തുണിയാണോ?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh! Mel! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
നിന്റെ ഡെബിറ്റ് കാർഡ് അവിടെ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുന്ന വിഷ്ണു. നീ ആ വിഷ്ണുവിൻ്റെ ഒന്ന് വാങ്ങിച്ചു വെച്ചാൽ മതി. സ്റ്റീവിന്റെ വ്യൂ പാർട്ടിയാണ്.
I
എടാ
understand
എന്നാ
you're
എല്ലാരും
quite
കൂടെ
the
വേറെ വേറെ
enterprising
അക്കൗണ്ടിൽ
young
നിന്ന് കയറടാ.
Ravenclaw. Professor
എച്ചികളെ.
Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him.
വ്യൂസ് എങ്കിലും
I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ugh, my robes are going to be inspiration.
What are you up to now?
I wish I'd paid more attention.
ഇത് വാണ്ടന്റെ സ്ഥലമല്ലേ? മനോജ്.
Good of you to come.
Vishnu.
My friend,
Yadav.
Professor Fig,
Power.
speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
ഫോറസ്റ്റിൽ നിന്ന് പരിപാടി മൂത്രമൊഴിക്കാൻ കയറിയത്.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാ.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
മനോജ് പി തീയിടാതെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യും. ഇനി അതുവരെ ഓടണോ? ഇത് ഹോഗ്വാർട്സ് അല്ലേ? ഇവിടുന്ന് പോകും. ഇല്ല ഫോറസ്റ്റിൽ കയറിയില്ല, അതിൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ കൂടെ പോയതേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഒരു ലൂമോസും വെച്ചിട്ട് ഫോറസ്റ്റിൽ കയറിപ്പോയാൽ സൂപ്പറായിരിക്കും. ഔളറി നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ വഴിമാറി കയറിപ്പോയ സ്ഥലം.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Oh, no statues here. Accio! I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Revelio. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio. This'll do nicely. Oh, no statues here. Best keep looking. Nothing. No statues here. Accio. Here's a welcome surprise.
Oh, അത് എടുത്തിട്ട് ഇവിടെ
Revelio. Accio. I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. Nothing. Levioso! Accio! This will do nicely. No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise.
Statue അവിടെ
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
തീർന്നുണ്ട്.
What's happening?
ചതിക്കാത്ത ചന്തൂല ലാൽ.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
Gaming or what? Hi, love from Pakistan. My god. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the support.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
തോന്നി. നേരത്തെ വേറെന്തോ മെസ്സേജ് ആണല്ലോ വന്നത്. ഗെയിമിംഗ് ഓർ നിന്റെ മലയാളം മെസ്സേജ് ഞാൻ കണ്ട്. നീ കൂടുതൽ അഭിനയിക്കണ്ട. I need to learn the disarming charm before I can follow recharge of course. Oh, ഇനി അടുത്ത forbidden forest ലോട്ടോ. ഡിസാമിങ് ചാം അതെവിടെ നിന്ന്? ഇതാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. സക്സസ്ഫുള്ളി അവോയ്ഡ് എനിമി അറ്റാക്ക് ബൈ ഡോഡ്ജ് റോളിംഗ്. ആയില്ല. നമുക്കൊന്ന് എക്സ്പെലിയാമസും കൂടെ പഠിക്കണോ?
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross One?
Big match today.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4 വരെ.
Leviosa! Contango!
I'm the one!
Incendio. Lumos.
Come on!
Leviosa. Accio.
Act like a winner.
Leviosa.
You're better than that!
Lumos. Incendio.
Ciao.
Accio.
There goes
Lumos. Incendio.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
ലൂമോസ് ഒക്കെ കയറി വരണം അതിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ. ലെവിയോസ ഉണ്ട്, ആക്കിയോ,
Incendio. Accio. Luma. Incendio. Leviosa.
Is that all you've got?
Protego.
Ringo!
Accio.
Ringo!
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Don't shy away now.
Ringo!
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Levio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Protego!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Levioso! Levioso!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
What to do?
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
போய் herbology படிப்போம். Yes. Assignment ready.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Protego! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
Any forbidden forest notable. Forbidden Forest.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
This area has been declared dangerous by the Ministry of Magic. Hi, mine. Mine പൊക്കാൻ പറ്റും.
Levioso.
രണ്ട് റെഡ് പടം കാണിക്കുന്നു. നോക്കാലോ.
Banners are important though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
ഓ ഇവരെ ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്താ ഇത് കിട്ടും.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter. Perhaps I shall scout around for something.
Incendio.
Tricky little cape flapper. What's that?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. It's when minds stand behind whimsy that
Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Careful not to
Confringo.
Where'd it go?
Prego.
Incendio.
Reducto.
Nothing.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You dare slay one of my own?
Accio.
You will fall!
Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio.
രാത്രിയാവണായിരിക്കും.
Here I am, as good as my word.
ശരി, പ്രായത്തിൻ്റെ കൂടെയാണോ പോണത്?
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me.
Spider. My god.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going.
അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകണമെന്ന് തന്നെയുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
ഇത് മറ്റേ സാധനം മറ്റേ യൂണിക്കോണിന്റെ ബ്ലഡ് കുടിക്കുന്ന അതല്ലേ?
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
ഇവിടെയാണ് ആ പ്രേതം ചത്തത്.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Whisper the password. How?
Intramuros.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Will not go well for you.
Protego! Stupid!
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
റാൻ റോക്കിൻ്റെ ആൾക്കാരാ. റൂമിൻ്റെ അകത്തും കയറാൻ പറ്റും.
I wonder how big this place is.
ആ മിസ്സിംഗ് പേജ് തപ്പി വന്നതാണ് കേട്ടോ.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
എക്സ്പെല്ലിയാർമസ് പഠിച്ച് തീയല്ല. ഇതെങ്ങനെ തുറന്നു?
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Stupid! Incendi! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Incendio! Protego! Stupid! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio!
ഇങ്ങോട്ട് തന്നെ. അതെ.
Levioso! Stupid! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Stupid! 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 Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Protego!
ജസ്റ്റ് ഇതൊന്ന് കല്ല് വലിയിരിക്കണ. പോർഷൻ കഴിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ ഇതാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്, പക്ഷെ ഇതാണ് ആയത്. ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യണം.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio!
എന്ത് ചെയ്യും?
Accio! Accio.
അല്ല എന്നിട്ട് അയ്യോ പോലെ
Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
cabbage.
Accio.
വഴിയൊന്നും മനസ്സിലാവണില്ലല്ലോ.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jack took. Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Incendio! Stupid one! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupid!
Cabbage.
Stupid! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Stupid one! Incendio! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupid one! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. to look around for the symbol. Revelio. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Also, just
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond? Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Accio! Incendio! Stupid! Levioso! Stupid! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus, disarm you brutes. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! But that's unnerving. What's up? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
can it be?
Percival.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Dark Arts, Core, Overall Effectiveness with the Dark Arts. Cast Dark Arts. Not about it. Unlock it. Incendio undo.
Incendio. Accio. I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
ahead.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I haven't.
I think ഇന്നത്തെ സ്ട്രീം നിർത്താം. കുറേ ആയില്ലേ.
With till he returns with the book.
Okay, so let's stop. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye.